And you know, when as a kid, you don't know that your father, didn't have a, college degree or didn't go to college or anything. You didn't pay any attention to that kind of thing. But we were expected to go to school, and we were expected to listen to the teachers and do what they say. And if the teachers called our parents and said that we weren't doing what we needed to do at school, those teachers knew that there was going to be consequences for us at home, and that when we returned, we would be a new person. And then the next thing you know, when I wanted to apply for this job, as a superintendent, I didn't really know. I thought, well, shit, I should. And then who did I go talk to? Was my dad. For him to, and then when I left there, I said to myself, I'm going to apply. I can do this. So he has always kind of been that pusher of me, in his own little way, to make me think, okay, I want to make him proud. I want to do the next thing to make him proud. But then I found myself making a difference for people, other people, kind of like what I watched him do in our home, because our home was kind of a place for everybody. Everybody would come to our house. All the my brother played basketball. So all the basketball player boys would come over to our house, and we'd have food. And my daddy wouldn't just sit in his room or the rocking chair. He'd come in and interact with everybody and engage with people. And I think that's why people think a lot of him in the community, because he got in there with us, as kids, and interacted with the young people that would come to our home. And so my dad is just that kind of a guy where he just gives back to the people in the community through our church. You think about all the ladies and men in our church, they look to my dad. He's a deacon in the church, and he's always been the head deacon of the church as far as I could ever remember as a kid. And, as a leader in that church, my daddy was instrumental in making a lot of decisions in the church that impacted young people, that impacted the longevity of the church. And so people look to him. And the teachings of my father, when your family member is in need, your answer and your response is, what can I do? Here I am to help you. And so immediately my response was, let's do it. Let's see if I'm a match, and if I am, let's go for it. And so we spent many hours at the Mayo Clinic, getting all the testing that needed to be done. And, again, as my brother said, I think we were all fearful and scared, but my dad was so calm and so prayerful. I mean, we prayed, and we are a praying family, and that's what we were taught to do, and to lean and depend on God and trust that, the outcome was going to be of His will.